Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a throwback video, you guys. Today I'm doing my 23 favorites of 2023. I have done in the past monthly favorites videos, and then at the end of every year until I don't know when I stopped, I would do my X amount of YouTubers of whatever. 18 favorite YouTubers of 2018. Stop doing that, and I'm like, you know what, let's throw it back. I love a good monthly favorites video. I love being influenced, and I like sharing the things that I love with you guys. So I kind of made a list of 23 things over the year that I have been really enjoying, and let's share them with you guys today. I kind of have them in a weird order, but we're just gonna jump right in. So up first, we have my favorite app of the year. Hear me out, okay? It's the New York Times app. Yes, I'm 75 years old. I'm obsessed with the New York Times app. I have my daily routine. At night, I do the mini crossword, which I'm obsessed with. What is your best score if you use the New York Times app? My best score is 42 seconds. Pretty proud of myself. 42 seconds. I love my nightly crossword, and then in the morning, in order to wake myself up, yes, I still do Wordle, and I do connections. I freaking love connections. It's probably one of my favorites, and if I don't get my connections for the day, 100% bummed. 100% bummed. Like, I'm like, oh wow, today's gonna suck because I didn't get my connections. But guess who got all their connections today? Me. So I'm very happy about that. So I've been loving the New York Times app. I don't normally play like games on my phone or anything, but the New York Times app, yeah, it really does something for me. Two favorite things are two skincare related items. I really got into skincare over this past year. I think it might be a combination of I still break out occasionally, and I also feel like an old lady, and I know eventually I'm gonna start getting wrinkly, and I mean, I am kind of wrinkly, but I've been really into skincare. And the two products that I feel like I have been really enjoying, because I have a full routine, but the two that I love the most, the first is my nighttime cleanser, which is Pan-Oxyl. I got this recommendation from TikTok. I should have added TikTok to my favorites. I'm obsessed with TikTok. It's amazing. So this is really good if you do have like acne. It's an acne creaming wash. It has 4% benzoyl peroxide in it. You're only supposed to use it at night, but I'm obsessed with this. I feel like there's been a couple of weeks throughout the year where I just won't wash my face, and I fall off my routine, but I'm like, oh, I'm breaking out, and I notice that I'm getting more breakouts. So the second I use this, it clears right up. Like, this is fantastic for my skin type. If you have like occasional breakouts, I'm telling you, the Pan-Oxyl cleanser is so good. I've been obsessed with it, and it's cheap. And the other skincare item that I'm telling you I swear by is the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. I have been using this particular eye cream since I worked at Sephora over 10 years ago. Like, I stopped working at Sephora in 2014, so almost 10 years ago. I've loved this stuff. This eye cream is so nice. It like hydrates, but it also brightens your under eyes. I've tried a couple different eye creams, and I just haven't liked them. This one is a little bit on the pricier side. I think it's like $40, which is a lot for an eye cream, but the amount you use is very minuscule, so it evens out in my eyes. But this has been the best eye cream. I'm obsessed with it. Okay, on the same wavelength as skincare, two makeup items that I've been really loving this year. Granted, once again, I don't wear makeup as often as I used to, but these are two items that I have found to be like so good. The first of these hella cheap sponges, okay? They come in a pack of 6. Super soft Paw Wonder Blenders. I don't know. I bought them off Amazon for like $9, okay? Because somebody on TikTok once again said that these are as good as a beauty blender. And you know a beauty blender is like $20. One, $20. 6 for $9? You're joking. And it's soft. I swear by these. Like, I literally swear by these. I think we have a Shop Miss A in my local mall, and I saw these there for maybe like $3. Even better than Amazon pricing. I'm telling you, if you use a beauty blender, give these a try. $9. You clearly will spend $20 on a beauty blender. $9. I'm telling you, these are the best things I've used and the best like switch I've ever made. Another makeup product that I have to mention is an eyeshadow palette. I don't know if they still make this. I don't even know if this company is still around. I've been using this a lot the past like 6 months, and I've been obsessed. Like, I don't reach for any other eyeshadow. Kind of bad, but still. It's the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I don't know what it is. Ooh. But these colors, I mean, I don't use the pink or the teal. I mean, I could use the teal. It's very pretty, or the purple. I stick to the neutrals. This little section here, this little section here. Obsessed with them. Lately, I literally use like these. And then this. That's all I've been using. And I love it. I've been loving it. I've been loving it. Next, we're gonna move on to clothes, which I think is kind of funny. The first thing are long socks, okay? I have these to show you. These actually aren't as long. I prefer these a little bit more. They're more ankle length. These are from Vans. I like the Vans ones. I got these in a pack of 3. They're gray, white, and black, I think. y'all, okay, when I was in middle to high school, if people even saw that you were wearing socks, you were bullied. You were made fun of. For what? You know what I mean? There's socks. For what? So like I always wore no-shows up until recently, and now I'm obsessed with long ones. Long ones. Have them over leggings. Have them under jeans. I don't even care. I've been loving long socks, and they keep my feet cozy. I like that, and they keep my ankles warm, and everything's just warm. I've been loving long socks. Speaking of feet, these Uggs. These Uggs. My husband got me these for our anniversary. I had been trying to get these like slipper Uggs for forever. For forever. They were always out of stock. And he got them for me for our anniversary. I could have cried. I don't even know what they're called. I know they're the slippers, maybe the Tasman? These Uggs are the best. They're the best. They're cozy, they're soft, they're warm, they're cute. I'm obsessed with them, and they're in the chestnut color. Who knew I'd be back into wearing Uggs again? I have, I don't even know, the taller ones from back in the day. Haven't worn them in forever because the sole is like hanging off because I used to wear them so often. I'm obsessed with these. And then this is gonna be more difficult to show, but last but not least for clothes, it's mom jeans, okay? I was sad when I saw TikTok and people were making fun of skinny jeans, and I was like, oh, because I rocked skinny jeans for years, since like middle school. I think the first pair of skinny jeans I actually owned were from Hot Topic, and they were purple. And then from then on, it was skinny jeans until 6 months ago when I started rocking mom jeans. So I have these from Hollister. I actually really like the Hollister and American Eagle mom jeans are the best because they're super tight up top. Like they suck you in, they make your butt look good, but then they're loose and cozy everywhere else. So I have a couple pairs of Hollister ones. I mean, you're not gonna be able to tell. They're distressed, but like mom jeans, come on. I know I'm a mom, I should be wearing mom jeans, but come on. I love these with the long socks and the Uggs. Like I'm cozy. I'm in my cozy era, and I've been loving mom jeans. Next, we're gonna move on to my favorite books of the year. I tried to kind of narrow these down into genres. So we're gonna get started with thriller. The first is, I mean, I've talked about these books a lot, so I feel like you guys are gonna know, but it's Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. This was my favorite thriller of the year. Had a great time with this one. Haunted house thriller, spooky, awesome, fun. I just really like this one. Then my favorite horror of the year was Dead Silence by S.A. Barnes. I have not been able to stop thinking about this book. It's sci-fi horror. If you've seen the movie Ghost Ship, it's essentially that, but in space. I just really love it. I really love this one. This is my favorite horror book of the year for sure. My favorite kind of like literary fiction, lit fic if you will, of the year, Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This is hyped up for a reason. It is so good. I'm obsessed with Evelyn Hugo. I love old Hollywood stuff. This was just everything to me. I loved this. My favorite fantasy of the year is a little toss-up because I was having a rough time with it, but I think it's Every Heart a Doorway by Shauna McGuire. This is the start of the Wayward Children series. These are very short novellas. This gave me all the nostalgic feels. I am now 4 books deep into the series, and I believe the 8th or the 9th book comes out next January or February, and I'm this January, February, like 2024, and I'm so excited because I wanna just read them all real quick because they're so good, they're so sweet, and I love them, and this is definitely my favorite fantasy of the year. And shockingly, my favorite romance of the year is Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. It's a YA romance. It's very sweet, but it made me so giddy and cute, like kick my feet kind of cute. It was adorable. So cute. I love this book. Okay, so the next 3 are songs, and I can't exactly like share those with you guys without being copyrighted, so I'll put the links to all of them down below. The type of music I listen to is kind of everything. I really truly like everything. I will listen to anything from like Casey Musgraves country to like screamo to I love house music. Light K-pop, I mean top 40, like I'll listen to like anything, butt rock, anything. Like I love music. So these 3 songs are very like all different, but I like them all. And these are 3 songs that I've been listening to almost all year. The last one is not all year, but the first 2 definitely are. The first one is a Tiesto remix of Head and Heart by Joel Corey. I love this song so much. I think I started listening to this in like January, February, and it's a song I listen to all year long. It's a very poppy, dance music-y, light, you know, EDM type music. It's very fun and cute. I'll have a link to it down below. The next one is Still Feel by Half Alive. This song reminds me of a lot of what I listened to in high school. Kinda just chill. I don't know the genre of it exactly, but it's just like chill. Still Feel by Half Alive. It's good. I like it a lot. And the last one is one that I've been listening to a lot recently. And like I said, I'm not necessarily a K-pop stan, but I'm also gonna butcher her name. It's Jeonsumi. Fast forward, I'm gonna put the music video for you because it is like Reagan and me, we be watching this music video all day. We be dancing, we be loving this song. It is so cute and catchy and I just really like it. Next, I gotta keep it the same as it always has been. So I'm gonna tell you a few of my favorite YouTubers. The first one is a vlog channel that I found this year that I have become obsessed with. I don't know how I found her. I think I was just searching vlogs and she came up, or I was searching something specific, and it's Rae Vargas. I have been really enjoying her vlogs. She's been doing Vlogmas, so it's been really nice. I've been able to really just kind of like dive down deep, but I like her because she seems super relatable. Like, she's incredibly relatable as a mom, as a partner, and as just like a human. She's just super relatable, easy to watch. She's almost like a comfort YouTuber for me. Like, I can just put her videos on and feel like I'm just hanging out with a friend, and I almost like, that's something I would like to be. Like, when you put my videos on, I want you to feel like you're hanging out with a friend, so I feel like I really like that about her. So I've been really enjoying Rae Vargas. The next couple of YouTubers I have lumped together just because I didn't want to separate them out, and so the next YouTubers are booktubers, and they're the three book girlies that I've just been, I'm telling you, I have been heavily influenced by, I have been enjoying, and that's Destiny, Sidwell, Sara Carrolli, and Pham. Pham actually lives here, which is really cool in Austin, but I've been obsessed with all three of their channels. I believe Destiny and Sara currently, they have also, well, first of all, they're doing Bookmas, which is really fun to watch because, again, it's a daily video that's just really nice to hang out and see what they're interested in and all the types of videos they're putting out. Two, they have a podcast, which I've also been really enjoying, called Bookmarked. Again, you just feel like you're hanging out with a friend, and I've really been enjoying watching them. Like I said, I'm heavily influenced by all of them. Like, any books that they recommend, I'm like, okay, add to the list. Okay, add to the list. And I like genuinely value their opinions. So I've been loving watching them as well. And the last little YouTuber category that I've lumped people in, because I wanted to stay 23, you know what I'm saying, is two more booktubers, and that is Gabby Reads and Riley Marie. Once again, I feel like Gabby Reads and Riley Marie, whatever books they recommend, I instantly am like, okay, I'm gonna like those too, or okay, I'm going to read those, because I feel heavily influenced by their opinions. Especially Gabby, I feel like me and her are sort of on the same wavelength as far as thrillers and horrors go, so I usually like whatever she recommends, which is really exciting. So I've just been loving watching their channels this year as well. I also totally should have added this in because I have one right next to me, but Alani Cherry Slush should have been a favorite of the year because I don't think I've stopped drinking these since like April. Next, we're gonna talk about three of my favorite shows this year. That has been hard to narrow down because I am such a show watcher. I love watching a show, but these are the top three that I think are my favorites of the year. The first is Severance. Severance is on Apple TV. Oh boy, if they don't make a second season, I'm truly going to write a very strong worded letter because the cliffhanger that they left off on was so brutal. If you haven't watched Severance, you totally should. It's so cool. The intro is amazing. So it's here's me gonna try and explain something to you as a person that can't explain things. It's about this guy that goes to work, and once you go to work, you're programmed into work. So your outside self, like your out of work self, and your in work self are two separate people essentially. You don't know what's going on the outside when you're in work. You have no idea. Like, you literally, your brain just shuts off. It's severed. You have no idea. You don't even know who you are on the outside. You don't know if you're married, if you have kids, nothing. You just know your job. And then when you go up in the elevator, your brain does the little click thing, and you're like, oh, you have no idea what you did at work. You have absolutely no idea. You don't even know what your job is. You don't even know who you work with. You know none of it. And that is just so cool. It was just such a good concept and a great show, and if you're not watching it, there's just one season, just watch it. Just watch it. It's on Apple TV. It's amazing. The next two shows are Max shows. The first is a show that didn't come out with a new season this year, but they're filming the third season, White Lotus. Hello, White Lotus is amazing. If you have not watched White Lotus, what are you missing out on? That show is so good. I am obsessed with White Lotus. I cannot wait to see the season 3 cast drop. I think it's gonna be amazing. I know Jack Black is rumored to be on the season 3. Are you kidding? Like, it's gonna be so good. No matter who's on it, it's gonna be amazing. And then the last show for the year, actually, did this show premiere this year too? Or was it last year? I don't really remember. I don't do yearly favorites as much anymore. House of the Dragon. That's all. House of the Dragon. Game of Thrones. House of the Dragon. And my last favorite of the year, I'm sure I have a million other favorites, but this was literally all I could think of this morning, is my favorite Amazon purchase of the year. It's a product that I use every day, almost all day, every day. My AirPods. My AirPod Maxes. These, I got the green ones because I'm obsessed with green. I use these so much, like I have to charge them every day because I will use and abuse them. I use them, they're connected to dang near every device in this house. They're connected to my devices at work. I love my AirPod Maxes. This was easily the best purchase I've made this year because I'm obsessed with them. I'm obsessed. I'm just obsessed with them. And I love the green ones. They're so cute. And you can buy covers, but like I'm not going to because I'm obsessed with the green. So those are all my favorites for 2023. I thought this video would be a fun throwback. I thought it would be interesting and cute, and I want to know what your favorites were of the year. Tell me your favorite songs. Tell me your favorite movies. Oh god, do I have a favorite movie? Maybe Barbie? Maybe Mario? I don't know. I haven't thought about movies. Tell me your favorite TV shows, your favorite books, your favorite songs. I want to know it all. Tell me. Tell me your favorite YouTubers. Your favorite apps. I want to know. Please tell me down below. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.